Welcome to the stream. I am actually surprised by well, I've been looking recently, been browsing things like Steam and Game Jolt and so on, seeing what is available right now in terms of additional game titles. I'm always on the lookout, right? Because I always figure, if something does become available and I end up having a slot or something, right, for that, then I want to be able, if I can, to get the game in preparation for the future, right? Good day, Monmouth. Welcome. So I've been looking at things on Game Jolt and on Steam and so on, and I actually found a couple of titles that look a little surprising. Not surprising. I was surprised to find a couple of titles fairly quickly that look like I would be interested in them. And they're I don't really think they're I mean they might be made by indie studios, but they're not really indie titles like experimental, you're not sure what to expect or something ahead of time. But a couple of murder mysteries and or whatever, and we talked about this also, right? I want still to do um what is it, autopsy or whatever, plus um I can't even remember what is it called. I have them on my Steam list, I just have to look. I had GOG up, let me pull them up and see. Yeah, there is actually I'll pull it up here. Let me pull up Steam and see, because I, at a minimum, I wish listed them if I didn't actually buy them. I don't remember if I bought them, but I did. Let's go to my profile, and then is that where I go? Where do I go for my wish list? Oh no, it's under store. That's right. Okay. These aren't in the order in which I added them, unfortunately. So, oh, though, it might be here. Let me see. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. Okay. We had, because I'm looking at the history of what I had looked up online. Because I've been looking up graphics cards too. Probably come maybe in the next 3 months or so, I'm gonna get a 4090 GTX 4090 NVIDIA graphics card to replace my existing one. My existing one is getting dated now. It was okay when we were in 2020, right when COVID started, but now that we're 3 years later, really, I need to get it replaced, because it was something like 3 years old when I did that. So now you're looking at like 6, 7 years old. So I really do need to replace it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So at least the two that I'm remembering offhand are As Dusk Falls. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for that, but it's a stories or choices matter type game where you choose something and then like it can have a ripple effect through the rest of the game. So As Dusk Falls looks really good, and it's not. I guess I read a review, and it that was spoiler free. I tried to make sure it was spoiler free, but I read a review that said there are maybe a couple of QTEs, quick time events, but only a couple, and the rest of it pretty much is just you make a choice and then it goes. Now, I didn't read, like I said, it was spoiler free, so I didn't read maybe the choices are timed, so I have to choose within a certain time, or a choice is automatically made. Maybe the choice that I make is I don't make a choice, which also has a consequence. I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. As Dusk Falls, that looked really cool. And then there's Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 also. And Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 is when he's a young man just starting out. or at least not very far into his career. So he's really, really young, just really early in his career. So that one will be interesting too. Um, yeah, I do think that that looks really good actually. So both of those, I bought As Dusk Falls. I don't remember if I bought Sherlock Holmes or I just wish listed it. Yeah, I just wish listed it. So I've got it, but I haven't bought it yet. As Dusk Falls is like had a huge discount. As Dusk Falls was something like 67 or 70 or something percent off. So I jumped when it, because it was like way cheap compared. Normally I think normally it's like 30 or $35 or something. I think it's like 30 normally. So it was like $7 or $6 or something. So it was pretty cheap. Um, what is that one called? It is. Yeah, it's something like I would guess somewhere between maybe New Mexico and Missouri. So the southern United States, the southern half of the United States, but it's not the South where people have the drawl. They talk rail slay and like all drawl and everything, right? It's not that kind of South. It's like the South Central. So over to Missouri, you start getting some of the accent. That's about the end of it though. So you go like basically Missouri, I'm trying to remember my map exactly. So it's Missouri, and then it's Missouri, Arkansas, I think, and then Oklahoma, Texas, and then New Mexico, something like that. But my geography, for some reason, my brain's not working. My geography is off. I'm not going to remember exactly what it is. Anyway, so that, and then shoot. Okay, hang on. Um, uh, Post-mortem. That's it. I kept wanting to see autopsy, but that's not it. Post-mortem. Yeah, I definitely absolutely want to do post-mortem. And I also absolutely want to do still life too. And I own both of those in preparation to do those whenever, we get to those. So yeah, a lot of, I'm not, this isn't, Zexor's going to start doing like all of the Sherlock Holmes that all time has made or something. It's way too many, like you said, like heaps and heaps and heaps. So, but, uh, yeah, so it ends up being, let me see. Because I'm apparently not doing an awesome job with it. Oh yeah, I was basically right. Yeah. Yeah, but it's yeah. So going along the south, okay, so you know where Texas is, okay? Just east of Texas is Arkansas and then Louisiana. So the two basically the height of Texas, Arkansas is the top half of that, Louisiana is the bottom half of that. Missouri is north of Arkansas. I knew it was right by Arkansas. I just couldn't remember if it was north or east. Yeah. So basically like that whole Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana. Okay, then going west, you have Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas. Then go west again and you have Colorado and New Mexico. So somewhere in kind of that chunk of the United States is where we're talking. Something like that. And like I said, post-mortem I'm gonna do. I kind of did them out of order, right? Because you'd recommended still life, and I'm not, that's not a complaint, it's just I'm pointing it out, right? And it might actually not be even out of order because post-mortem might be a prequel, I don't know. And I don't care, they're individual self-contained mysteries really, so I really don't care, right? But yes, so I want to do like I want to do post-mortem, and then I would do Still Life 2 also. Maybe not both this year. It will depend on the time constraints, right? Because like I said, I think I'm gonna finish the horror that we did from October by about June or July. Somewhere in there, I'm guessing. But if let's say I finish in July, August, September, October, that gives me 3 months to do some other games. But it also gives me some time to try to catch up on some past horror games that I never quite finished in time before the year was up as well. So yeah. The you're talking about the Louisiana Purchase, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was unfortunate for them, but I mean it is what it is, right? It's the past. I mean, I don't honestly, right? Modern people in France don't even care. Right? Only people like around late 1700 or like around the early 1800s really would have cared about that. Like nobody in modern French history cares, right? 200 years later, everybody's like, whatever. It is what it is. So, yeah, nobody cares. Now, how is my volume versus the game volume? This title screen is terrible for that. It's especially loud. Give me 1 second. Okay. So now, with the sound and music level here, let me know if things need adjustment once again. Yeah, and a lot of people elsewhere in the world might not really know much about it and might not even remember the name of the Louisiana Purchase because obviously it's, halfway across the world for a lot of you guys, right? Like, not just you in Australia, but like Sillowells in Norway, and that's like, exact opposite side of the world and everything. So, it may or may not, or Cosmic is in Britain, so that's still a ways away, right? So a lot of people may not remember that, but since I'm an American, well, okay, let's be fair. A lot of Americans won't really know almost anything about it either these days. But since I'm an American who actually paid attention in history class, it's very well known. Okay, so I need still to try to find a way to turn the electricity back on, right? And I don't know what the answer is going to be for that. There's no way I can climb through the pipe. I'm too big.
I don't get to say this often, but I'm too big for that.
Because he's a gnome. So he's like, he's always small. But not in this case, that's true. That was pretty good. I like that. I'll probably need the tea towel since there's a grab icon, but I can't take it while she's busy. Distract her at all? I already tried a couple of things that didn't really work.
Hi, Ethel.
What happens in the conversation? Do I have any options?
Remy should never have locked me up in here. He should have just let me go.
Had his reasons. Always has.
He should know that no matter how complicated it is, sooner or later, I'll find a way out of here. I'm pretty good at this kind of thing.
Perhaps that is why.
And then you could get more stew, but I don't see how stew's going to help with the electricity right now, so probably not.
I have to be going, Ethel.
Don't let them get you, Ma Biggin.
We could always come back. We need to, but... I'm Frank, F you. Yeah, well. Yeah, protein shakes, yep. A little bit of variation. I usually do something like apples, right, at night on the stream. I might do them again tomorrow night, but for now, at least, we'll do a protein shake instead. Now, he also said that she'd catch him or something if he did, or she wouldn't appreciate it.
I don't think Ethel would be thrilled if I just took the candle.
Yeah, she wouldn't like it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Timmy might know more about the electricity. I don't know. Although I think I already talked to him, didn't I?
I know you're mad at me, but how about a little more understanding? Imagine finding out that you're not a mage, even though you never wanted to be anything else. Imagine that you're so incompetent that your friends are killed and it's your fault.
But we need you here. The resistance is getting weaker, and Van Buren's getting stronger every day. And you're going to abandon us anyway?
How am I supposed to help you? I'm not a mage. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a healer. I'm not an engineer. I'm nothing. Even the Archmage was powerless against that wand. What do you think someone like me could do?
Could at least try.
I have to go.
Yeah, he's disappointed. Poor Timmy. Timmy was all gung-ho like, yeah, I'm going to go. I'll help you, Wilbur. Awesome. And then Wilbur lost his confidence, and now... So the plates, the candle, the cloth, all three of these potentially take. But I have to get Ethel to wander out. How am I going to do that?
I don't know how long I lay there. Must have been days. The rats were very kind to me, talking to me and offering me stuff to eat. That just made things worse. If they told me off, I might not have felt so guilty.
No. Okay, for now, I don't think anything in here. Let's see what else is out here. We have to, I'm pretty sure we have to be able to hook this with something. Somehow grab this. But we don't have a rod or anything that'll reach up there. Small cloak. Yeah, I could give that to Timmy, right? Or no? Can I give Timmy this? No. Nope. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe I'd give it to Timmy and Timmy would get all excited or something, but I guess we're not doing that right now. Have a little seesaw. See, that's the thing, is maybe it springs me up and I jump and grab this, but I don't know what I have that, or what I can find that's heavy enough. I don't have anything on me right now that's heavy enough for that.
Even if I can't do anything else, I'm sure I can throw ropes over things. Even if I... Where should I stick the tape? On the base? On the edge? I'd first have to know what I need to stick the bowls to.
Yeah, since we already used the bowls, know that we are going to do it now, at least. Look down there, but we're not going down there. Use any of this stuff on the drum, right? Yeah. Didn't think so, but wasn't sure.
How does something like that end up in the trash? If I had a bongo drum, I'd play it all day long.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And night. And then others would throw it in the trash. Ah, got it. Yeah.
I forgot about that. He already said that. I forgot. Probably only for ringing to get Bill to answer again, right? And that's not something we need right now. I think that's literally the only thing left there. What? My nose. Itchy today. I've already been through the trash here. Or the different objects.
Everything down here is old and used. Some of it's pretty strange too. But every single thing now has a second life and a new task.
Switch. Did the switch? I can't. The switch just lifts this lid a little bit, right? That's it.
Just one more time.
Yeah, I don't know what that. It does like a little sticks its tongue out or something. I don't know. That's it. So it doesn't really give us cuckoo clock. No. Nope. You get something to help us find. Well, something to help us turn the electricity on. Preferably find the little guy, his son or whatever. And then we want... I don't remember exactly. So Bill is scared to help us. Like he's worried it's going to end badly for him if he does or whatever. And so we need... Crud, I can't remember what the conversation exactly ended with. We need to do something. And then he'd be willing to let us up. Can't remember what it was. Maybe get him profit or something. I can't remember now.
This person is considered armed and dangerous. Like I even own a land shotgun. As if.
Yeah. Can't even ask Gulliver about it. Cables hook up there. They come up here. Come across. Go out. They're up on the top when you get over to just outside of where Timmy and Edna are.
The clock isn't ticking. Presumably it can be wound through the little hexagonal hole in the dial if you have the right key.
Which I do not, of course. I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, so one of the things in that span of time I'll have when I finish the horror games from this past year will be made the water wheel, and that's going to create electricity, but I need like cables to hook it up to or something, right? Anyway, one of the things that's going to go in that gap likely will end up being Plague Tale Requiem, right? So tomorrow night, hopefully, we'll finally finish beating Vitalis and then finish the game off.
That's a good start on producing electricity. Only... what next?
Yeah, I need cables to hook up to that somehow. No guarantees on Plague Tale Requiem also, by the way. I'm not going to pressure myself, try to get it, force it to happen in 2023. I'm positive it will be, but if for some reason it slips, then, you know, it slips. Although, I will say that if by Halloween this year, we've not done it, maybe after the 24-hour stream, so in November, maybe then I would start streaming it instead. So we will probably still get it in 2023, just it may or may not happen before the Halloween stream. I want to get through as many of the past horror games as are incomplete for me as possible as well, if I can. Oh, no, that's junk. That's still this. I thought maybe there was something like a little window or something up here, but that's not a thing. Stone. Did I look at the stone before? I don't know that I did. Oh, yeah, that's this.
That thing looks magical to me. I don't want
Yeah.
anything to do with it.
That's this stone. I thought it was like stone wall over here, but that's this stone. Yeah. I already knew that. That's cool. We'll have to find out how this one ends, so I'll have ideas about where it could go from there, although obviously I won't know until we play it.
That's one of the little robot's inventions. The machine is supposed to somehow help relieve his hard-working father, but I don't know how.
All of this is look at the machine?
The steam engine is probably supposed to power the strange machine next to it. Doesn't look like it ever did, though. The engineer must have run into a snag.
This song is an excellent example of how more complicated music in the past used to be too, right? You'd have a melody, or you'd have like basically the main melody, the tune going, right? And you have, of course, chords and little arpeggios and bouncing music and stuff going along with it. But then you'll have a counter melody come in, and you might even have a second counter melody. So you have like 3 different melodies all interweaving and stuff. Music was very, very, what do you call it? Complicated, yes, but very, I don't know how I want to say it exactly. Yeah, I can't think of a word.
According to Timmy, the rats didn't cut off the electricity. The role-playing game machine in the inn was transformed. I'll have to arrange an alternative power source.
Alternative power source, huh? What is that gonna be? We have the steam, we have the water engine. See, I'm pretty positive we need this V-belt, right? The V-belt, so that water wheel is turning. You hook the V-belt up to that and up to something like a motor, right? And then that V-belt will turn because of the wheel, and it will spin the wheel of the motor. And that will force the motor with the friction that its teeth will have as it moves along. That'll force that. That'll create some friction, and that will force energy, like basically heat and motion, different kinds of energy that will force to start producing, I think. I don't know if that wheel is going to be sufficient electricity for what they need, though, really. But this is the rats world, so maybe it's small enough. Or maybe this all down here is small enough. I don't know.
Whatever happened in the inn, it's cut the power supply. If we want electricity, we'll have to make it ourselves. No, I think I'll just leave it there. The plates are covered in greasy leftover sauce, and I'm not a fan of washing up. Especially when I didn't even dirty them myself.
Yeah, but you could give them to Edith or something, but I guess not. Nothing I have is going to go with that, right? Okay. So not right now. Climb on here, and then I could jump on here, but I need something else up there. How am I going to get... Because Timmy would be excellent for that, but I don't know how we're going to convince Timmy. Or if we could find the little robot, that would work also. Put him right here. But I don't know where he is. After we had the thing in the cave over here, he kind of got scared off, so I'm not sure now. I've already looked under these different archways in the distance, right? I don't think there was anything. Is that just the rats, and is that all that was? I think maybe that's what that little prompt I was seeing was. That's going on top of the rubbish heap again, which doesn't do anything because Bill's not going to let me up right now. It's climbing the heap again. In the cave, there's not really anything in the cave now, right? This is the hole in the drum. I can look at both of them, but not do anything with them. And the rope. I think that's everything in the cave. So the cave is pretty much used up unless something else changes.
Hi, Ethel.
Ethel. I kept calling her Edna. It's Ethel. Woo!
Can I have some more stew?
But of course, my big un. And how's it taste?
Tastes great, but it could be a little hotter.
Ah, understood.
Oh. Interesting. What happens when...
Hi, Ethel. Can I have...
Can I do it again? Hotter made her glasses fog up. How? She grabbed that and used that. I don't know. If I can grab that somehow while she's still got them fogged up before she reaches over, I don't know if I can.
Tastes great, but it could be a little hotter.
Ah, understood.
Can I grab it? Grab it. Grab it.
Maybe if I'm very careful... Ouch!
I've got eyes back there too. Not really,
Yeah.
of course. But I would have if my experiments had been successful.
Sorry.
Yeah. So it doesn't let you, like, too much time lapses. Like, it's on autopilot. You can't stop early and grab in the meantime. What about trying to grab the candle in the meantime? Maybe.
Hi, Ethel. Can I have...
Again.
Tastes great, but it could be a little hotter.
Ah, understood.
I don't think F.
There'll be something going along with that, though.
Where should I put the dirty dishes?
But just with the rest, we're all eating the same thing anyway.
Where should I put? Where should I put the? Where should I put the dirty?
Got rid of the last one. I don't know. There's got to be some kind of a trick with this, though. I'm not sure.
Timmy is disappointed because I don't want to support the rats in their fight against Van Buren. But better a disappointed friend than another corpse.
No, I'm not seeing a way to do it right now. I thought maybe with choosing the last option, I'd get something I could do, and it does change enough. Like with fogging up her glasses and stuff, it looks like you could do something, but it doesn't look like I can right now. Also, why can I take this? But then he just always says no. Something is up with that.
The plates are covered. It's better.
Yeah, it just doesn't want to. Should be something I can do, but I don't know what. Talk to Gulliver again? I don't know.
Hi, Gulliver.
Hello, Wilbur.
I talked to the rats. They've lost their electricity as well.
Oh, really?
They said they were getting it from the role-playing machine in the inn. Something must have happened there.
What nonsense. What could have happened to it?
I know you have a lot of hopes for your life up there in Seastone, but...
Nothing opens as many doors as success. Perhaps we have to work twice as hard because we're zombies, but we'll make it. We've got a whole lot of time, you know.
maybe you won't be safe in the town. You could be transformed.
Transformed? What are you talking about?
Someone might not like your appearance and, do something about it.
We won't be intimidated.
Hi, Gulliver. Suppose I wanted to build a power generator. How would I do it?
Don't be silly. Converting kinetic energy into electrical energy, you gnomes learn that kind of thing in the cradle.
Yes, it's been a while since the cradle, See you later, Gulliver.
Bye for now, Wilbur.
That was not very helpful.
That's a good start on producing electricity. Only, what next?
I don't know if it'll be the very next thing, but one of the coming things I would like to do is Darkness Within 2 also. Started that also on the Halloween stream. tap on. I mean, I don't think I want to turn it off, right? That just turns the power source off, which I don't think is what I want to do. I don't think so, anyway. Steam engine, cables. Nothing over there with the switch. Already tried them all with the cuckoo clock. Pretty sure I already did all this with the junk as well. I don't think there'd be anything that would come of it anyway, but I'll check again just in case. Yeah, no. No. None of those. I'm definitely missing something. I don't think this is going to work, but I have an idea.
Hi, Ethel.
I'll try it.
Can I... Tastes... Hiya. Can I have some... Delicious, but if it were thicker, it'd be even better.
Understood.
I don't know if we have enough or anything.
Where should I stick the tape? I'd first...
Sticking the tape to something, or the bowls to something, yeah. I don't, like I said, I don't think this is gonna work, but if I do that...
Okay, I might be alone and pretty depressed, but I'm still not at the point where I'd sit on a seesaw all by myself.
I cannot put the bowls on there. Nope. I was thinking the weight of the bowls, drop them, and then spring Wilbur up. That would never work in real life. The bowls would just shatter when they landed on the board, but whatever. Huh.
Grandad said that living in the city would make me lazy and fat. Athletic achievements like that prove exactly the opposite.
Athletic achievements. He jumped from the wagon onto the seesaw. Wow. Super athletic. Super achievement. Well done. See, if we had Timmy with us, then that would be, I think, the most likely that would be the more obvious answer, is get him on here and spring him up and grab the V belt. But
Maybe if I'm very careful. Ouch!
take some of the plates.
If you want something to eat, ask.
The only thing I can think is she's just going to do more stew. So give us more bowls, which are fine. But I don't know that that's going to do anything for us right now. I don't know. I'm actually stumped. I can't think of what it is. Let me look up. Hang on. For some reason, I can't figure out what's expecting me to do at this point when I've got what I've got. Uh, Already use those. Boards. Okay, we did the water wheel. Okay, so from here. There's a newly opened area on the left. How did I miss that? I don't see an area opened except for where we came from. I must have done something wrong. Hang on.
If I disturb him for no reason, he'll make even less progress. Best if I just let him get on with it.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's a newly opened area to the left. I don't understand. There is no newly opened area to the left. The frick? Okay, since I've done literally nothing really since, let me just reload where we left off last time. Try again. Okay, so I'm gonna leave and talk to Gulliver again.
Hi, Gulliver.
Hello, Wilbur.
I talked to the rats. They've lost their electricity as well.
Oh, really?
They said they were getting it from the role-playing machine in the inn. Something must have happened there.
What nonsense. What could have happened to it?
So whatever happened, the electricity source has dried up. We need a new one.
A generator? A tank of electric eels? A bicycle dynamo? Some fissile material? Or an alchemical battery?
Have you got anything like that?
No, but you could build something like that. You are a gnome after all.
I'm kinda not that into machines. I took the magical path.
Then magic has some electricity.
And now I'm not a mage anymore either.
Oh. Well then, do your best and don't get in the way.
Okay. I mean, something open up to the left because I don't see anything. Just a cable. I've already done this before. But could I not go? Stone. Cable. Well, now I'm like in the zoomed out mode. I can't seem to go anywhere else. So I guess I have to, what, use stuff that's here now or something? I don't know.
The steam engine's probably supposed... Doesn't look like... Hi, Gulliver.
Hello, Wilbur.
Suppose I wanted to build a power generator. How would I do it?
Don't be silly. Converting kinetic energy into electrical energy, you gnomes learn that kind of thing in the cradle.
Yes, see you later, Gulliver.
Bye for now, Will.
Okay, so now we got out of that zoomed in thing. But that still doesn't... Make the homemade water wheel, go to the workshop, use it on the tap, talk to Gulliver, talk about electricity, select the last option. Enter the newly opened area on the left. Newly opened area? What would that be?
Everything down here is old and used. Some of it's pretty strange too. But every single thing now has a second life and a new task. Everything,
Okay, so that just is commentary on the junk. I don't see a secondary in here. This all looks the same. Well, some walkthrough. Talks about a second area that opened up, but there's literally no second area. What? See if there's something I missed earlier. So there's supposedly zombies home. So it's got to be like over here, but something that opened up over here. Right? I would think. But it says that it opened up on the left. There's literally nowhere on the left that opened up. So I don't know what they're talking about. Do not understand. No. Oh, this is the first one. Everything's like walkthrough and trophy guide. I don't care about trophies. There's one part of the game where I'm stumped. And I don't want a video walkthrough. You know, I find it interesting how hard it is to find a guide sometimes. For something in like where you're in the situation where I am. Critter Chronicles, don't want that. I don't know. I mean, keep wandering around doing stuff, I guess. I honestly don't.
I think I've almost got it. I'll just let the water run.
I really don't know what they're talking about. There's no area on the left that opened up. What are you talking about? It's not even there. It's not a thing. No. we're back out to the scrapyard if I go over here. The only left area goes back to the scrapyard. That's not their home. I don't know where this is supposedly. Really? Talk about the electricity, then select the last option. I did choose the last option, did I not? Pretty sure I chose the last option. One more time. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. Okay. Once again.
Hi, Gulliver.
Hello, Wilbur.
Okay. Talk about electricity.
I talked to the rats. They've lost their electricity as well.
Oh, really?
They said they were getting it from the role-playing machine in the inn. Something must have happened there.
What nonsense. What could have happened to it?
Last option, right? This is the last one. Okay, I'm choosing the
So
last
whatever
one.
happened, the electricity source has dried up. We need a new one.
A generator? A tank of electric eels? A bicycle dynamo? Some fissile material? Or an alchemical battery?
Have you got anything like that?
No, but you could build something like that. You are a gnome after all.
I'm kind of not that into machines. I took the magical path.
Then magic us some electricity.
And now I'm not a mage anymore either.
Oh. Well then, do your best and don't get in the way.
Okay. Something opened up, except something didn't open up. I mean, I can't even get out of this screen. Unless I talk to him again. And then something still doesn't open
Hi,
up
Gulliver.
afterwards, so I don't... Is my game
Hello,
broken?
Wilbur.
Who knows?
Suppose I wanted to build a power generator. How would I do it?
Don't be silly. Converting kinetic energy into electrical energy, you gnomes learn that kind of thing in the cradle.
Yes, it's been a while since the cradle, you know. See you later, Gulliver.
Bye for now, Wilbur.
I mean, that's no change in what I had before. Yeah, that's what the water wheel is. I created that last time and used the hamster wheel plus the fur plus the plates plus the duct tape plus the boards, made the water wheel, turned the tap on, and now the water is falling onto the hamster wheel combination, creating the fully functional water wheel right here. So that's what we've got there. Yeah. I have the boards left over also, plus double-sided tape. Like I said, according to the guide I was looking at, said after you put the hamster wheel combination, so you got the water wheel, you put it down, and the water flows onto that. Okay, once you do that, then you talk to Gulliver, and you choose the last, you talk to Gulliver and you mention electricity, which I just did. Then you choose the last conversation option, which is, well, either way, we need to generate electricity again. And then he said, well, I'm not really a mage. I'm not really an engineer. I'm pretty much and Gulliver's like, oh, and then turns away. And then I'm in like that zoomed in thing, so I can't go explore elsewhere, right? So then, unless it's when I'm in that zoomed in mode, but if that's true, nothing showed up over here. So I don't, let me try one more, that staying in that zoomed in mode more. Maybe if I stay there longer, maybe there's something that I missed. It's definitely possible. Let me see. I go back here. Okay. Let's talk to him.
Hello, Wilbur.
Okay, so I say,
I talk.
mention the electricity, then we say you need
So
a new
what?
source.
No, but you. Now. Oh, well then.
And don't get in the way. Okay. Is there anything while in this zoomed in mode that I could normally not access or something, but I can now? I don't think so. So electric cables, those are the stones. No, I don't. I haven't found the key to wind it up. So do I need that? See, I try to interact with the intelligent stone. He says he doesn't want to.
That thing looks magical to me. I don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, see?
That thing looks...
He doesn't want anything to do with it, right? So... Okay. I don't think we're getting anything new from there. And he says you can magic something.
That thing looks...
Yeah, he doesn't want to do anything with that. So you can't interact with the intelligent stone. Yeah, the socket wrench is in the zombie's home, which I can't access. That's the problem. According to this guide, I use the homemade water wheel on the tap. Done. Talk to Gulliver. Done. Talk to him about electricity. Yes. Then select the last option. Correct. Enter the newly opened area on the left. There's no newly opened area on the left. So at that point, I can no longer follow that walkthrough. The only thing on the left is the scrapyard. If I go way over here, down over here, very left edge of the screen, basically like in the chat on the stream, you can see it. So that very left edge of the screen goes to the scrapyard. That I don't have another, because the socket wrench supposedly is inside the zombie's home. I have no idea how to enter that. I don't see any indicator, oh, enter the zombie's home now or whatever. I don't see anything like that. Cuckoo clock. Model made by Nate. So back at the cave, is that where he has it? I don't remember. No. Where's the model he made of Avantasia? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know where the new door is. There is no new door. Where's the new door? Maybe if you have a visual clue, you could point me at where that is, because I'm not seeing a new door to enter to go into the home. I don't see diagram of Avantasia he's made. I don't see any of those things. So the socket wrench is in the zombie's home. I don't know where a model of Avantasia was made, or like that was made by Nate is, so I'm guessing that's in the same place. If that's true, then that's another problem. I can't access the home yet. Yeah, and it's got to be. The model of Avantasia has to be in the home as well, because that's where the socket wrench is. So I can't get to the home. And you said go to the zombie's home through the new door. Now I need to make them pink and fluffy. Wait. So did I choose the wrong option in the conversation? Maybe I need to mention something about being pink and fluffy or something? I don't even know. Come on, fast forward. Fast forward with the talking. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, this.
I talked to the rat.
Okay. I chose this before. I don't remember a pink and fluffy option existing. Let me try this
The
one.
rats are my friends. I believe them.
You've got strange friends. I wouldn't believe a word those vermin say.
Up there in the city, a lot of things are changing right now.
Of course, war is over. The deck is being reshuffled. The brave, hard-working and clever are on the up.
What I'm saying is that things are being cutified. Maybe the role-playing machine is affected too.
You should avoid those fumes coming off the rubbish, Wilbur. Don't sniff them. Not good for the brain.
Hi, Gulliver. Suppose I want to...
Yep, same. Other than the slight variation in the dialogue, where you said that they're being cutified, and he said, "Stop sniffing the fumes out coming off the rubbish." Otherwise, it's the same. I feel like my game's broken or something. Like, if a door's supposed to open, why did a door not open? Like, I see nothing that'll let me into like a zombie home or whatever. This is back out to the scrapyard. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but I'm clearly not finding it. Alright, hang on. I wasn't going to do it, but let's do a video walkthrough. I'll just mute it. And let's see if I go over here. No, that's not what I want. This? Maybe? Yeah, I mean it's almost like something is supposed to appear that is failing to appear because there's a glitch, or something is appearing but it's not appearing in such a way that I can really tell. And so it's like, okay, well that doesn't help me. I can't get beyond that. That's part 6. No. Don't want. Part. Part 6 is the latest on this particular set of videos. Okay, let me try this. That one has a playlist, but the playlist doesn't exist. Okay, part 7, part 8. They don't really say anything except part 7, so it's not really the most helpful in terms of jumping to the part you want. Okay. This. Okay, that's still doing stuff at the library, so let's skip to 14. Okay, that's the inn. 18? Okay, 18's too far, because that's gone back to Ivo, so I guess Ivo is the next one coming. Okay. I think maybe. No. He says we should have electricity again. So I guess 15, and I need to go to the end of that or something. Let's see. Workshop. That's borrowing boards. Okay, and then you get those. Make the water wheel. Come on. This is the moment of truth. What the hell? Do it in a different order or something, because yeah, he was stuck in the cave. He got out. Words. Okay, so I want okay. So I want to do bug at electricity generation. Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, for anyone else that bumps into this, given I got stuck for 20 minutes trying out what to do at the point where you're in the cave trying to generate electricity, do not put the balloon in the wheel in your inventory. This is a game-breaking bug. That's exactly what I did, because that's what it looked like I was supposed to do. This is a game-breaking bug that will prevent the game from continuing since it prevents the dialogue from triggering to allow the electricity to work. Instead, you must put the water wheel under the tap without the balloon in, and then the balloon in after the tap is switched on. If you're broken your game, as I did, you can edit the save game, which is just an XML, fairly easily to fix this. Found the details in the Steam forums. Okay, all right, so let's do this. It is Zexor09, okay. Let's, back to main menu. So I guess we're gonna have to edit the XML on the fly, kind of on the fly. Don't attach the fan belt early? Fan belt. He's not talking about the V belt that's still hanging over by near where Ethel and Timmy are, is he? Anyway. Where's the save game? I wonder. Okay, hang on. Do this. Here. Let's see. I want, is it local? I don't know. Let's see. Local low, maybe? Yeah. They should just fix it. They should just do a patch and fix it so it doesn't happen again. But I guess it was the last one and they did it like, I don't know, 8 years ago. So if they haven't fixed it by now, I doubt they're ever going to fix it. Is it roaming? Let's see. I don't know where the save game is. Okay, let me do another tab and find out. Book of Unwritten Tales 2 saves location. Mm-hmm. So it's local temps. BOUT2. Okay. What? No, it's not. What? App data, local, temps. There's not a temps folder. There's a temp, no S, but when I go into that, there's no BOUT or anything from there. I do not understand where you're trying to. Obviously, this had to happen on stream and stuff too. So stupid. I tried looking under like King Games. I think it's King Games is the guys who made it. Tried looking under that. I tried. Let's see. Elix. Not playing that right now. Maybe I have too much stuff installed that like sift through everything. Goblins, that was the True Fear game we were playing. We finished 3 weeks ago. Actually, almost a month ago now, not quite a month. Grey Dawn, still need to get back to that, but we're not there yet. Whole lot, that's from forever ago. I must have just copied it from my old hard drive, not paying attention to, yeah, because like Marie's room and stuff also. Moons of Madness. Some great games I played in the past. Ones I really had fun with. Never Again. Ori and the Blind Forest. I still need to play Ori and the Will of the Wisps also, by the way. Perception, yep. Don't know. Song of Horror is another one we have to get back to this year. Well, I'm not seeing it in the location where they're saying, where this one page was saying. So, okay, hang on. Hang on. This is number one, it's in German. My German is middling at best. And number two, it doesn't really. It's like somebody's list of save games you can just download or whatever, which is not what I want to do. No. Let's try this. Can you just tell me where the save files are so I can modify the XML? XML is not hard. I actually know XML. I could totally modify those files. I didn't know they were in XML, but damn, dude, I don't know. Where in the hell are the... Miss it somehow in the temp folder after all? Unless it's called something else, I did not. Mm, Let me try this instead. So I'll just look for BOUT within the app data folder. I don't know, but it's good to know that I had a game-breaking bug that I got, and I actually did it. That's fantastic. I do remember specifically putting the balloon in the water wheel before putting it under the water, because you know, I mean, obviously, unless you know it's a bug. If you know it's a bug, obviously don't do it. But otherwise, it makes sense. You're trying to put the water wheel together. The balloon is part of the water wheel to hold everything up or whatever. So no matches. About book. If I would just do book, if it's not BOUT, maybe it's book. I get bookmarks for Slack. My company uses. That's not going to help us here. Do no. Roaming, I have Blameless, I have BattleNet, Blender, Broken Sword 2.5. I don't see a BOUT or a book. Um, it's not Unity. The engine isn't Unity, so it's not going to enter that folder. Surfshark, which is my VPN client. Shadwin, that was a really good game. Little long, little repetitive in some places, but it was still generally really good. I do not know. Okay, let me try a different area. Maybe it's not in the app data folder. So if I go, what? Where is? Okay, let's just this. This. Okay, program files. No, I want x86, right? And then GOG Galaxy games. Unwritten Tales 2. Data. Let's see. I mean, I would think it would need to be. Animations, language, logic, resources, scenes. Logic? Probably not. Okay, what did that article say? It said yeah, King Art Games is what it's. Oh, okay. Save files turned out to be in documents about to. Documents. Interesting. Okay, so if I go instead to yeah. Interesting. So they're in the documents. Okay. Um so this one. But okay. And now, so I found where it is, so now I just need to edit it. Search for logic ID ref. These are 3001 underground camp balloon. Okay, underground cave treadmill. Okay, so cave treadmill. Okay, and remove property has balloon value true. Remove that. Okay, one sec. I'm going to do this really fast. Oops. New folder. Tilda. Okay. I'm going to put a copy of that file somewhere else just in case I screw it up. I still have a backup of what it was. Okay, so the balloon has balloon is true. That needs to go away according to this, right? Okay. And then search for inventory. And there, okay, so I want this. Add the following. Underground camp balloon. Okay. Okay, we'll see if that fixed it, or if I still have more to work, more to do. Okay. All right, so I have it in my balloon or in my inventory. Okay, so now I go over here. Now
That's a good start on producing electricity. Only... what next?
Yeah, I feel like that still isn't fixing it because I have the water wheel already applied and I think I need to not have it applied yet. Shoot. Maybe though. Let's talk to Gulliver and see how it goes.
Hi, Gulliver.
Hello, Wilbur.
I talked to the rats. They've lost their electricity as well.
Oh, really?
They said they were getting it from the role-playing machine in the inn. Something must have happened there.
What nonsense. What could have happened to it?
So whatever happened, the electricity source has dried up. We need a new one.
A generator? A tank of electric eels? A bicycle dynamo? Some fissile material? Or an alchemical battery?
Have you got anything like that?
No, but you could build something like that. You are a gnome after all.
I'm kind of not that into machines. I took the magical path.
Then magic us some electricity.
And now I'm not a mage anymore either.
Oh. Well then, do your best and don't get in the way.
The power source of the town has failed. If we want electricity to flow through that cable, we're going to have to make it ourselves. Okay, I'll put the balloon in the middle.
See if that does anything.
And this is the moment of truth. No problem, if you know your way around gnome physics. Hi, Gulliver.
Hello, Wilbur.
I am the master of electricity.
Excuse me?
We've got electricity again.
Really? Looking good. We're back in business. As soon as we've solved the other problem, we can finish off the batch.
There's another problem?
Bill changed his order 2 days ago. The new slates have to be fluffy and pink instead of black.
Fluffy and
Fluffy
pink.
and...
What the?
So what now?
According to Bill, it's the law. Esther is already looking for a solution. Please go and ask her how she's getting on.
Okay, but once we've solved the problem, can we get out of here?
Of course. As soon as we have a solution, the batch will be ready in 2 or 3 weeks.
The acoustics down here are funny. That sounded like 2 to 3 weeks, even though I'm sure you said hours or days, right?
Ha! I wish. If all goes well, I can manage 3 slates a day. 4 if I put in a night shift. A couple are pretty much finished. Bill wants 80.
I want out of here, and I don't want to wait another 3 weeks.
You can't always get what you want. Perhaps you can help me cutting the rock later. That might save 2 days.
But,
Yeah. So we have a door over here now in the upper left. That was where the junk was before. That lifted up. Okay. So before anything else happens, I'm saving over the top of this broken, well, what was a broken save. Fixed now, but either way, I'm saving over it just to make sure that we don't have that problem anymore. It's just so stupid, dude. You should not have to do that. But whatever. See, in testing the game, they should have encountered that problem. The logical thing to do is not put the balloon in last. The logical thing to do is, because that's what you do in every other case, is put all of the stuff together and then apply the thing that you finished, right? So I'm not sure why that was missed during testing. I can't imagine not finding that bug, but apparently their QA team did not, for whatever reason.
Yoo-hoo!
Hi, you must
Nate.
be Esther,
I'm sorry if I scared you earlier.
but no voice.
Gulliver's promised to take me to the surface with you if I help you with the delivery. He said you're making the fluffy pink covers for the slates.
Oh, I'm not ready yet. And it's not a cover. I'm trying to mix a fluffy paint.
A fluffy paint?
Yes. There are hardly any fluffy materials or furs down here. But old paint and chemicals are here in abundance.
I've never heard of fluffy paint.
Well, there are warm colours, cold colours, neon colours. Why shouldn't there also be fluffy colours?
Well, so to be fair, yeah. To be fair, first of all, like you just barely said, good on them to make a comment and to talk to the people about the problem, right? Because not all developers will do that. That's good on them. Second, it is possible they fully intended to do that, and effectively all hell broke loose at King Art Games, and because of that, their attention was totally distracted to something else, and they never got back to fixing that. It is possible. It's unfortunate, but it is possible. Still, even if there was some emergency and all attention was diverted, a note should have been kept and put like in a calendar to notify them, a few months later or something. But, whatever. It is what it is. I don't hate the company or anything like that. I'm not trying to rip on the company. I'm just saying the fact that it isn't fixed is surprising, because this was released in 2015. So this is 8 years after the fact. You would think by now they would have had a fix posted, but that's fine. Whatever.
I'm not sure if a fluffy paint is the right way.
It's the only way. We have to work with what we've got. I'm sure that a good alchemist could find the correct mixture.
Ah, I know someone who's good at alchemy.
Really? Would he help us?
I don't think so. She's actually the cook in the rats camp.
Oh, the same old story.
The rats are lovely, and you folks are easy to get along with too. Why don't you like each other?
Oh, it all went a bit badly wrong. We had had a long journey. We lay down in the rubbish to have a bit of a rest. At some point, I woke up and saw a rat nibbling at one of my fingers. She must have mistook me for a discarded tidbit. I only realized this much later. I was very surprised and shouted very loudly.
Ew! And then?
Gulliver jumped up to defend me. In doing so, he pushed over a heap of junk that buried him as well as the leg of the fleeing rat. Gulliver was shouting wild threats out and trying to free himself from the rubbish. I went over to the little rat to try and help her. She must have took fright. She gnawed off her leg and limped away.
That's truly a tragic story.
Since then, Gulliver believes all rats have it in for us. He wants to protect me. He won't let any rat into the vicinity of our home and has forbidden Nate and myself to talk to them.
But if Ethel the cook wanted to help, would you let her?
Of course. Why not? We just mustn't tell Gulliver about it. He would never allow a rat into our house.
That's the smaller of the two problems. The larger is Ethel. Even if you find the right paint, Gulliver thinks it would still take weeks to complete the delivery.
It's hard work, and Gulliver is working as quickly as he can.
There must be a faster way to build the slates.
Nate thinks so too. That's why he built the constructor. Unfortunately, it doesn't work.
It would make things go faster.
Well, not much faster. It would still take a few hours.
I like how she's like, that's why Nate built the constructor, and then it had trademark afterward. it's like that's why Nate built the constructor, which you can buy now online if you go to Amazon.
Nate and Gulliver seem to have gnome blood in their veins.
No, Nate has no blood. Gulliver might have something sticky in him.
That's, not what I meant. I meant they both like to invent things.
That's right. They used to make things together, but now, because Gulliver has so much to do, he doesn't have any time for it anymore. I know, but Papa is only working hard so he'll have more time for you later.
I think it's great what you've done for yourselves here. The workshop, this cave.
We have tried really hard, and it will do for us. A little home for a little family.
I think Gulliver sees that differently. Seems to me he's already planning for life in a palace.
He's very optimistic. I think we should be content with what we have. If you're always dreaming about the future, you miss the here and now.
And strive for greater things. I think, I don't think these choices really matter, probably, other than what her dialogue response is. But I do think this is right. I think a balance between them is right. You should have, focus on what you have now and enjoy what you have. Be grateful for it and spend time with those you love and so on. But don't let that keep you from making plans for the future, right? Keep dreaming, keep striving for something better for yourself, because by doing that, you are in a better position to help those around you.
Why choose? Surely you can enjoy the here and now and strive for more.
Gulliver can't split himself in two. Okay, he can, but his body starts to really mess around if it isn't attached to his head.
It's not expected. I wasn't really thinking we were going to get a discussion about zombie anatomy, but okay, sure.
Gulliver's very enthusiastic about Bill.
Yes, he thinks he will help us.
But you don't think so?
Oh, what do I know? I'm just a simple girl trying to take care of her family. But my head was chopped off just because I'm a zombie. I'm really not sure if the people in Seastone will take to us, however hard we might try.
I suggest you keep on going for now. In the meantime, I'll go and see if I can win Ethel over to our cause.
You do that.
Take care, Nate, and you have nothing to fear from us, gnomes.
Yes, Nate. Wilbur is a gnome. You remember them from your book, don't you? Nate has a book about the races in Avantasia. It's his favourite. I have to read it to him every evening. Yes, a gnome.
Yes, gnomes.
Nate thinks he has at last found another inventor.
Inventor?
The book says that all gnomes love tinkering and inventing.
Oh, gnome.
Oh no. That's funny. I thought it was cute. Nate initially had like kind of this worried, like wiggly line for his mouth, and then when he went over and got his book, it changed to a smile, and then he had a smile the rest of it. That was kind of cool. Okay, so I want to look around here and grab stuff that we can grab.
An empty bird cage?
Oh, Nate often feels lonely when Gulliver and I have to work. We thought a bird might be a bit of company for him. I'm making good progress. I've already found a batwing and a few frog eyes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna create a bird. That's not.
It's
not
fine
gonna
white
work.
sand. I can't just put it in my pocket. I need some sort of container.
Yeah, okay. I don't have a. I mean, I've got this, I guess, but maybe.
Okay.
All right, that'll work. Okay.
Let me guess. This is one of Nate's inventions.
Of course. It makes us breakfast every morning.
It works?
Let's just say the next thing on my wish list is a machine that will clean the kitchen up after breakfast.
So, not exactly. Yeah, you can see this thing here, and it's probably spinning and stuff flying everywhere. Yeah, that's funny.
This looks like scales used by some of the merchants in the market. But this one's broken. One of the pans is missing.
Pan is missing, huh?
Do you want me to see if I can find a second pan for the scales, Esther?
Oh, don't. Just leave it. I'll mix the colour by eye. You're welcome to take the scales with you if you want.
Ooh, might prove useful. Thank you.
Okay, so I got a set of scales. Whatever we end up using that for. I already got the sand. Did that. That's more sand. Yep. Drawings.
Pictures of Nate, I'd say. Most show trees, flowers, and clouds.
Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 da. Ah, here's the model of Avantasia that you were mentioning earlier. Yep.
What is it?
A map of Avantasia. Nate built it. He often likes to dream of travelling across the lands.
He's never been up there?
No, but I tell him about it every evening, and he has his books.
The map is made from old sheet metal and recycled parts. It must have taken forever. I really hope one day Nate gets a chance to visit some of these places.
Ah, and here's the socket wrench that you were mentioning. It's not really a socket wrench, though, so much as it is... Well, it's fine.
A small socket wrench. Nate must have used it to build the map. I'm sure he won't mind if I borrow it.
It's more of a... I don't know what you call it. It's not a socket wrench, though. But it's like the... Like if you have a wind-up, you know, something that winds up like the cuckoo clock, and you have that gear, the little butterfly gear that you use, it's not really a socket wrench. Socket wrench, because in order for it to be a socket wrench, you'd have to have an actual socket, right? And there's not a socket involved with that. There's a hex key or something similar. Could be a star key or something. And then the device, the wrench that you use goes on. It's a wrench, just not a socket wrench, but that's fine. I don't know. I'm quibbling over something that doesn't matter, so I'll stop. Sorry. Mounting.
Esther's equipment isn't all that bad. Her main problem seems to be a lack of experience. Do you need this stand, Esther?
I don't know. Do I need it?
No idea, but I think I need it.
How do you know?
The walkthrough says so.
I get a feeling whenever something catches my eye, I should take it. Sooner or later, I'll find a use for it.
I do that too. That's why I've got so much useless stuff here. Take whatever you like.
It's like the worm in... why can I not think of his name? George. It's like the worm in George's pocket, carrying all around through the Broken Sword game.
A portrait painted by Esther. Could be a relation of Gulliver.
Okay, well, I picked up a few things. I could always come back in here if I find I need to get something more.
My son says you could help him with his constructor. I told him you said you weren't an inventor, but you did sort out the electricity, and Nate says all gnomes are inventors.
In theory, yes. Practically seen, I'm practically not practical at all.
But the constructor could save us a lot of time once it's up and running, and you are in a hurry, aren't you?
I could have a look. Where's the problem?
We need a strong fan belt. All the ones Nate tried so far have torn. And we need coal for the steam machine. Wood and garbage don't burn hot enough. I still can't say for sure whether the machine will actually work. Not all of Nate's inventions work at the first go. Hey!
V-belt and coal. Sounds doable.
But don't forget we still need the fluffy paint as well.
How could I? Work never stops.
It looks like you'll have some help. Don't cause any mischief, boys.
Grew loot. It's like Critter. It's like the mechanical version of Critter or
Hey,
something.
Nate! I've seen the map you made. Although, you can hardly call it a map, it's almost a miniature world. Yes, all the mountains and forests and cities. And you learned all that from only books and your parents' stories. I can't even imagine what it must be like to never have left this place. Blue sky, green trees, fresh air. You got so much to see. I'll get you out of here, Nate. I promise.
Blue hoot.
I know what a little ingenuity and ambition can accomplish. I come from a gnome family. But the constructor, this is a truly impressive piece of technology. Yes, if we can get it working, the delivery should be ready in a jiffy. What do we need to get the constructor operational? Right. Coal for the steam engine and a strong V-belt. That's what Gulliver said too.
Nothing more. Okay, just those things. Okay, yeah.
Time for work.
Okay, so go talk to Esther about the fluffy paint also. We do have the V-belt if I could just reach it. So...
Hey, Nate. Hey, Nate, get on the other side.
Dig dog? Okay.
I always loved to seesaw when I was a little kid. You never... I see. You always has too much to do. No problem. We can seesaw anytime as long as I'm here. Time for work.
Okay, so we're not, and to be fair, I didn't think necessarily we would, but we're definitely not shooting Nate up to get the V-belt. I need to access it. but I
That
can't reach
V-belt
it.
up there, would it do the job? All right then. Then we just got to get it down somehow. Grandad said that living in the city would make me lazy and fat. Athletic achievements like that prove exactly the opposite.
That didn't change. Oh yeah, we have the socket wrench. We use that on the cuckoo clock.
The wrench could actually fit. It's worked! It's ticking! I'll set the hands to 12 o'clock. The bird really has seen better days. It's losing its feathers.
Dropped feather. Mechanical bird. Don't use this on anything, right? About here. Yeah. That clicking was with the machinery that Gulliver was using. Didn't like the sound constantly ticking in my ear, so I got out of there. We'll go back, obviously, when we need to, but be right back. Bathroom again. Let's see. Since we're here, let's talk to Ethel.
Hi, Ethel. I met someone who needs help. Your help, to be exact.
Some kind of burning question he needs to ask? I don't have any answers. Only more questions.
He is a she, and it's about an alchemy problem. She wants to mix up a, fluffy pink paint.
Understood. That's doable.
Doable? Then can you show her how to do it?
Yes. Monsieur de Demont always said we should help others. Where is she?
So there's a little problem. Yeah, you're not lying.
There might be a little problem.
A little problem? What?
She's just an itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny little problem.
Tinsy tiny little problem? Who is she?
I don't know.
That's, secret. You know, mum's the word. All secretive and that. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Secret?
Yes. You have to wear a blindfold and a clothes peg on your nose.
Then how am I meant to mix the chemicals? I have to see how they react and smell, whether the correct concentration has been obtained. Nope, no blindfold, no clothes pegs.
She's, vivicationally challenged? Well, you know, I mean, how should I put this? She's, a zombie.
You wanted to take me into the monster's cave?
They're not monsters. Their names are Gulliver and Esther, and they don't want to hurt you. Well, we should probably stay away from Gulliver at the moment.
I'm not doing that. No chance.
The zombies want to leave their caves. Isn't that a good reason for you to help them?
I'd like the caves to be zombie-free, believe me. But I'm not going anywhere near those monsters. Cost me a leg last time. Whew.
Isn't there any way?
Well, maybe, when pigs can fly. Monsieur Demar asks me, of course. Oh, I'll do anything for Monsieur de Dumas.
He would ask you to help them, for sure.
But he hasn't, and he isn't here.
Will you help Esther mix up the fluffy paint? Please?
No. Well, only if Monsieur de Dumas asks me.
Or when pigs fly? Somehow I have to convince Ethel that Remy wants her to help the zombies. Either that, or I need a pig and a pair of really big wings.
What do you want to bet it's the pig with wings? You go back and interesting that he was talking, like moving his mouth when he was having thoughts. You'd think he'd just like shift his eyes to the side or something to show he's thinking and have his mouth not move, but that's fine.
I have to be going, Ethel.
Don't let them get you, my biggin.
Hey, Nate.
Two seesaw options? Wait, what?
Time for work.
It's weird. Okay. Back over here. Play the bongo.
Not bad for a beginner, eh? Practice makes perfect.
Probably the same again. Okay. I don't know if I use anything on the bongo. I can't imagine what I would do with it, but maybe something. Put the mounting on the bongos? Okay. Metal stand. Rope.
Why not? The scales are suspended from the stand. If I had a second pan, I could weigh something.
Second pan? So we have a dish, not a pan. I don't know if that would count for anything. Look at the little something. Okay, let's see what that is.
That's, firework. At the end of the war, there was a huge victory celebration in Seastone with lots of rockets and firecrackers. Several fires broke out and the town was damaged more severely than any time during the war. I wish that was more surprising, really. I don't have anything to celebrate, but maybe I can use the black powder for something. Remy will be fine. He's tough, he's smart, brave, everything a hero should be. And nothing ever happens to heroes. Hopefully. Hey, Nate. Time for work.
So nothing new there. Let's see. V-belt, and I need coal. Where are we going to get coal, I wonder? Climb the rubbish heap. There's nothing in the wagon, right? That like coal there. No. Let's go to the cave. Oh, there's another firework over here.
Ooh, another firework.
Heap of gunpowder. Another firework.
Ooh, another firework.
Suddenly they're lying all over the friggin' place. Okay.
No, I think I'll just leave it there. The place is special.
Yeah. I don't know if we talked to Timmy since maybe we talked to him. I'm not sure if that will be a thing or not, but...
Timmy? I could use your help, Timmy.
And?
It's about the zombies. I can't manage it alone.
I'm supposed to help people who throw things at me. What do you get out of it? They're going to help you out of here so you can just run off?
One question. What would your Uncle Remy do?
Right now? He would climb down that black hole to find a way to destroy the one that's transforming the world.
You know Bill, the merchant? He smuggled them into the city and lowered them into this hole. Now they have to slave away for him down here to pay off their debt.
He's exploiting them. They should just stop working for him.
The zombies haven't done anything to anyone. All they want is a better life for themselves and their son.
I'm not saying that I think it's right what Bill is doing to them.
But you won't do anything about it. Aren't you the one who said you should help others whenever you can? Here's your chance. Right here, right now.
And coincidentally, we create a way for you to get out of here, right? But at least you want to help the zombies. That's a step in the right direction.
Don't count on me taking any more steps in any direction.
That remains to be seen. Friends?
Friends.
Okay, I'll help you in the zombies. And then we'll see.
Alright, so now maybe I use...
Stand over there, Timmy.
What are you doing?
I am working on something.
He's not gonna like it, probably.
What exactly are you making?
Do you remember the bit about the ruler in my classroom?
Of course. But what are you trying to get?
That V-belt, up there.
Do we really need it?
Come on. Don't you want to be catapulted through the air and risk life and limb?
All right. But give it a bit of vavavoom.
Everything okay, buddy?
Wow, that was awesome.
And an ogre's hand with too low.
too low. What? So, okay. He went into the wall instead of up. Whoops.
Hey, Nate, I have something for you. For you. For the empty birdcage. My pleasure.
I wonder if I just broke my game again by doing that. Probably not. So that's 2. Oh, there's another firework over here. Let's grab that.
Woo, another firework.
That's too short. If I go high enough, then what do I need?
I have a little cape here, Timmy.
And what are you going to do with it?
Esther isn't able to mix the fluffy pink paint alone. She needs Ethel's help. But Ethel won't help her unless Remy asks her to.
Uncle Remy always gives his orders face to face, and I think even Ethel would realise you aren't Uncle Remy.
Exactly. That's why I thought of you.
A disguise. But my voice is much too high-pitched.
I could do the talking for you.
That sounds like a plan that simply can't fail.
Simply can't fail, huh? You say so, buddy. I feel like this is not going to be as easy as you make it sound, but...
Let's see how good the disguise is.
Yeah, sure.
Try your luck. Look who's back, Ethel. It's me, Remy. Monsieur de Damas.
So where is Monsieur de Demar? You trying to pull my leg? There's nothing wrong with my eyes. You boys.
Yeah, I figured.
How should I touch it?
Okay, so this on... Va-va-voom. Yeah. Va-va, well, yeah. So, you might be joking, Silhouette, so if you are, I apologize because I'm going to explain just in case you're not. But, so va-va-voom in English is just the like an onomatopoeia, a sound set of words used to indicate something like a motor start revving up, like in a car or something, right? Well, there's metaphorically something in a person called a motor, right? Like you get my motor running. It's a metaphor, meaning you get me aroused, right? And so when in like I think it was like the 1930s or something like that, when a woman, or 1920s, when a woman was especially attractive to a man, the man would say va-va-voom, meaning you're very attractive. So that's where what you've heard, that's where the thing from Dragon Quest VIII comes in for that. But the actual meaning of va-va-voom is like the sound of an engine. So, if that makes more sense. I haven't been up here since. I don't know that there's going to be anything up here, but still. Oh yeah, what is this? Another firework? Yeah.
Woo, another firework.
Another one.
Woo, another firework.
That's it here. Is this just a heap still, or is this like little heap of gunpowder? It was a heap before. Now it's a little heap? How did it get smaller when I got more fireworks to add to it? I'm very confused, but okay.
Hey, Nate! Time for...
Okay, so the gunpowder might, well... See, normally, though, gunpowder just burns really fast, though, so it wouldn't really work for as a replacement for coal. So I don't know what we're going to use the gunpowder for. Because coal, the reason coal is used is because coal burns hot, but it also burns for a while. Now, coal will not burn as long as something like wood, but it certainly burns a lot longer than something like gunpowder, which has like nitrate powder or something in it that causes it to be obviously explosive, but also like cause it to flare and burn really quickly. Coal doesn't burn that fast, so the powder we found from the fireworks is not gonna be a substitute for coal. I'm not sure what we're doing on that. Yeah, it's basically an onomatopoeia, so a set of sound words used in a metaphor or used in reference to something, and then a metaphor applied to that. So it can be, obviously I can understand why it may or may not be clear to people, especially because it's not used in common English nowadays. I think a lot of people that are native English speakers might still understand the reference. They might know where it comes from and have maybe even seen old movies or something where that was said, but it's not, nobody in modern English speaking countries would really just say va va voom generally, right? They might say it humorously one time in their whole life as a joke, making fun of something or to exaggerate a point or something along those lines, but you wouldn't really use it generally. It's a very rare instance of anything. Pretty much anything at all, actually. Okay, we still have the switch. This is nothing. It just has the little...
Just one more time.
Looks like the tongue sticking out. I don't... I don't think anything here. I already tried the duct tape before. I don't know why I'm doing it now. Oops.
Esther has a collection of different paints and lacquers, but whether or not they can be used to produce the desired paint, I have absolutely no idea.
Bit of sand again. I guess not. I was wondering if maybe I had missed... Oh, there's another firework here. I was wondering if maybe I had missed something like glue or something here I could use to attach the feather to the disguise, but I don't see it.
Another firework.
I saw this earlier,
Another firework.
but it wasn't accessible until after we had the conversation about fireworks or whatever. Now it's a heap of gunpowder. See, it was a heap of gunpowder, then it was a little heap of gunpowder, now it's back to a heap of gunpowder. Whatever. This has grease. Nope, cannot get that greasy to attach the feather. What else? There's no firework inside here, right? Climb through the pipe now. So I think taking the candle and taking the tea towel will be something after we get Ethel to work on the alchemy or something. Maybe. Dirty dishes, no. He never wants to take those, so that's fine. Probably not. It's possible putting Timmy on here and catapulting him up again could just be X number of repetitions. I don't think so, though. I feel like we have to do something to raise him up or whatever, and then can I... No, if is there anything I can really... that doesn't make sense. What am I doing? Don't know how we're gonna raise this higher.
Hey, Nate! Another round?
Dig dog.
It was my pleasure.
So...
Time for work.
Nifty and stuff, but not really helpful. Okay, let me think. What else? I didn't try. Maybe I used some of this. No. Yeah, I mean, that would just startle Ethel anyway. Probably not a good idea.
My first gnome-style gnome-made generator. My parents would be so proud of me.
Well, probably if you weren't like a young man. At this point, they're probably like, well, it took you long enough is probably what their response would be, honestly.
I need some of the intelligent rock.
For the constructor? Of course. Help yourself.
So is that the equivalent of the coal?
Ooh, the rock is lighter than I thought. And it's warm. I should get rid of it as quickly as possible. It gives me the creeps.
Mix it with something? No. We're not using it for anything over here. So I don't know. That's not going to be the thing we need with, like, the difference we need for getting Timmy to catapult high enough, is it? I wouldn't think so. Yeah, no. Don't know what we're trying to do with it, though. Yeah, no. Let the gunpowder trickle into the gap.
I can't just sprinkle the black powder into the fissure. It would just spread out. It wouldn't work. It'd weaken its effect.
Use the gum.
That's more than enough coal to get the steam engine up and running. I just need to get it out of the rock somehow.
Yeah, we will want...
Even if I can't do anything else, I'm sure I can throw ropes over things.
Doesn't want to let it trickle into the gap. Can't do anything with the rope plus it to somehow create a fuse. Wouldn't be realistic, but you know, maybe they have a thing where you could again, something like an adhesive of like glue or something, and that would get it to stick to the rope, and then you can use that to slowly burn over to... That still doesn't work, I don't think. All right, well, we made a bit of progress. Not as far as I was hoping, but we definitely made progress finally finding out that there was a bug permanently busting my game, so I had to fix it, but we got it fixed. So, alright, so that's going to do it for tonight for this. So, thanks for joining me, guys. I appreciate it, as always. So tomorrow, so in about 11 hours, 20 minutes, 11 hours, 15 minutes, something like that, we'll do more Arkham Horror. That'll be for a couple hours tomorrow. And then, again, back up about 2 hours, 45 minutes from now, and then 24 hours. So 2:45 back, and then 24 hours from there. We'll do, hopefully, the final battle, we'll see, though, on Plague Tale. Thanks for watching, guys. Monmouth, Silua, take care. Peace.
Spider.
Freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.